Over the last few weeks, I have been dealing with Medicare and insurance plans and making decisions for my husband and me. And I came across a game changer. And I want to share that game changer with you. But not only that game changer, but 10 reasons why you really need to give this a consideration. And if you're not doing it, you should be doing it, and you should be doing it now. Over the last few years, I have been doing a lot of the legwork and the heavy lifting behind making the right choices for my husband and I when it comes to our medical insurance. Now, I've done a pretty good job, I think, but there's always room for improvement. And that is why I decided to investigate this further and to talk to more people. And that was the right thing to do. So I'm going to help you cut through a lot of that and help you make the right decision for you. This year, I decided to get a Medicaid insurance agent to help us, my husband and I, with the process of deciding how to go about getting the right plan for us, to make sure that we had the coverage that we needed, to make sure that we had the prescription services that we needed at the lowest cost possible, and just to make the best decision for us in the future for at least one more year. And I would tell you, speaking to this insurance agent was one of the best decisions we made for the whole year. Now, this insurance agent came recommended by a friend, and I am so grateful that this person gave me this insurance agent's phone number, and I gave him a call. And that's all it took, was one call. And it was proven to be one of the best choices for our future. As retirees navigating the insurance policies and the prescription plans and making sure that your doctors are in the right plans so that you have the comfort level that you are on the right track. It's a bit overwhelming. And to have someone who is a dedicated professional by our side has totally transformed this experience. Medicare agents are not just advisors, they are truly a partner, because when we had this first call, we were able to talk about our healthcare needs, and my husband does have some more advanced health care needs where he needs very specific doctors and very specific pills. So we were able to just lay that right out on the table with him. And in doing so, he had the ability to take a look at different plans and tailor the decisions for our healthcare to our unique needs. And it saved us time and it saved us money. And having a Medicare agent just helps make everything a whole lot clearer. So whether you're concerned about potential scams that are out there and phone calls of people trying to target seniors, or the enrollment process, or making the right decisions, I have 10 compelling reasons as to why many retirees should consider working with a Medicare agent. So about a month ago, I got this book. You have probably seen this book, or you may have gotten this book, and then you start going through it, and once you've been through it once or twice, it kind of starts to make sense. But then you get additional documents like I don't know, an annual notice of change, and then you get more documents from your old employer on new costs, and then you get information about the Obamacare plan, and all of it just piles up. And now my husband is on Medicare, and I am switching from Cobra to another plan. And I would tell you that this agent that we have, who is free, by the way, has helped us both. And these 10 reasons, no matter if you're on Medicare or switching to an Obama type care plan, this will help you. One of the first and foremost reasons why we went with a Medicare insurance agent is because they're free. And to come across something that is free these days without expecting something in return is just really unusual. And this is what we found with this insurance agent. And if you've ever had car insurance, it works very similar. So you don't pay your car insurance agent to find you car insurance. They just do it and they get compensated by other insurance companies. Well, this is very much the same way. There is no cost to retirees when they use a Medicare agent. They are compensated by other insurance companies. And that was one of the best things we found out because I did not know that. Now, the second reason we went with this agent is because they are licensed experts. They have expert knowledge in the field, and especially in insurance companies and Medicare. Medicare agents are very knowledgeable about the various plans, and there are so many plans. There are so many benefits, and there are a lot of changes from year to year. So, having someone who is more educated in this field was invaluable. I feel like a lot of the pressure was taken off of us. And they have to be certified. They have to have the latest information, and they have to have knowledge of the complex terms, and they can help people. And this agent helped me get through the complexity of Medicare. So, for an ordinary person like me who has been through this once or twice, I don't keep up with this. Like I make a decision at the end of the year and then it is what it is. And I hopefully have made the right decision for my husband and I, but there's no way of telling until the next year comes along and the bills start coming in, or the expenses from the drug plans come in. I feel like there's no way to completely understand the repercussions of the decision that you made. And this agent makes me feel more comfortable. Now, I kind of mentioned this earlier, or maybe you've thought about it already, that a Medicare agent can help you from getting scammed. So, when someone calls you or leaves a message, all you have to say is, I'm working with an agent already and I'm completely happy, and I really don't have any use for your expertise right now. So thank you very much. And that's the end of the conversation. I have heard of other seniors and some people in our park who've gotten calls and they're not really sure. Maybe they've been scammed, but it makes them feel uncomfortable and they don't know who to trust. So if you have that one person that you can go to from year to year and you trust them, again, invaluable. So try to find that person now. My next reason for going with an agent is just for the sheer complexity of navigating Medicare. The updates and the rules and everything changes annually. Our agent was very informed about the changes that would affect our coverage. And specifically for us, it was drug care because we fell into the donut hole this year, and he informed us about the changes for the donut hole for next year and how to navigate that a little better. Reading this book was not as easy as picking up the phone and giving him a call. So, my next reason for using the Medicare agent is to make sure that we have the right plan. Now, they have like technology, like I think they use like software to do plan comparisons. Now, that is on Medicare's website too, and I can click, 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 and that may take me several hours to kind of narrow down, and then I've got to find out if the right doctors are in there, and I've got to enter in all these drug things. And he had the ability to just quickly key it in, and then things, I guess, popped up for him, and he goes, and he's done this for hundreds of people, so he knows similar products that have worked for people in the past that could work for us. So his experience level is far deeper than mine. And he had this information right up front, right in front of him, and he could just start talking and having a conversation that was valuable and relatable to us, to our unique needs. Now, another reason we went with this agent is because I felt trusting somebody else who was more knowledgeable would save us money. They could review plans side by side and review the cost savings. So I was looking for the real cost-effective plan for us. I want to save on premiums, I want to save on deductibles, I want to save on out-of-pocket expenses, and for the pharmacy costs. So like I said, we went into the donut hole this year, and it cost us a lot of money. So I felt like if I maybe had a little more knowledge, or if I had someone who was more knowledgeable than me, I could make a better decision. And that's how I feel we are walking into next year. Now, an agent can save you time. From the beginning of choosing the right plan to enroll in, they can assist with the enrollment process. Like I asked him, I said, do I need to go online? Do I need to enroll us? Or is that something you can do? And he was like, no, I'll take care of it. I will make sure that you are in these plans to be discussed. And I will communicate with you when it's done. And I'll make sure that all the paperwork is done and that it's accurate, it's on time, and you're not going to avoid, and you will avoid any penalties. So there is no wasted time on navigating the platform by Medicare, wasting time on the enrollment process, missing a deadline. I have a reputable agent that's going to do all that for me. Now, my next tip is that I had someone on the phone that could answer all my questions with personalized guidance. I felt like his advice was tailored to our individual needs, our budget, our lifestyle, and ultimately helping us choose the right plan. In our case, we needed to have a plan that would service a specific health condition for my husband. And that relief from knowing we had someone else reviewing what our plan would be for next year to encompass our personalized and specialized needs, again, was unmeasurable. It was a weight being lifted from me, and I could put some of this aside, knowing that somebody else is helping us and taking care of us. What more could you ask for? Well, here's what more I could ask for. Now, even after enrollment and January 1st comes around and we're going through the process of switching into new plans, I did not know this, but they can help us with the insurance companies after the fact of getting enrolled. So I'm talking about any claims that need to be disputed or billing. They can help us cut through the frustration of calling the insurance company, being put on hold, repeating our story over and over again until we get the right person and get some decent help. Because he already understands the plan, he already understands our needs, and they offer ongoing support. They can help retirees understand their benefits, our new benefits, deeper than what we did by looking through a book or a little investigation online. They have more knowledge about the benefits and addressing any questions that we have that arise during and throughout the year ahead. Now, should any issues arise throughout the year, the agents can act as advocates for us and they can help resolve problems. I don't know. We had to call the insurance company several times last year, and most of it had to do around that donut hole because that was just a slippery slope for us. But we had to call several times, and knowing that we can just call our agent and say, hey, can you help us out with this? Or can you help us understand this a little bit better? Oh, yes, please sign me up. Thank you very much. I need that help. And it just feels so good to know that we have someone on our side that can help, not just through enrollment time, but through next year. I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for this agent and finding this agent and jumping in and making the decision. Now, I have more confidence going into next year. And the reason why I have more confidence is because a lot of the decision making was made between me, my husband, and an expert. Such peace of mind knowing they are helping us make the best decisions for our health care. That this agent is more competent than me, than a book, and the internet. I am so relieved going into next year that this person has taken a look at the plans that are out there and have included things like dental and vision and wellness programs and discussed that already with us over the phone so that we know more about the benefits just beyond getting hospitalized or just beyond pharmacy. There is more that we can get out of our benefits than I knew. So, another point for me to be really grateful for getting an agent. So, I feel like he's a partner now. I feel like he's a partner in our retirement. I feel like I am adding him to the list of experts to help guide me through the years going forward, especially with our healthcare as it changes over the years. I want him to be a part of our circle, our circle of when it comes time to make decisions about our healthcare, how to optimize our retirement. Having an additional expert on the team is wonderful. As you embark on this new chapter of your life, starting retirement, I'm going to suggest to you that you look today to get a Medicare agent on your team. Having a trusted Medicare agent on your team can make all the difference in securing your health and well-being in the years to come. Don't hesitate. This is an invaluable resource, and they're out there and they're free. Make sure you choose the right person for you. It could be one of the best decisions of your year. And reflecting back on my year, I think this is one of my best decisions of the year. And you can do it too. I'm just an ordinary person trying to navigate through retirement and make the best decisions I can for me and my husband. This has got to be in the top 5 for me. It can be in your top 5, and I hope it can be in your top 5 if you haven't already done so. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.